Hey, babe. Can't sleep either, huh? Listen, I don't like how we left things. And I'm not solely blaming you, because I had a lot to blame this too. Obviously, it takes two to tango. And the worst part about all this is that you and I have lived very different lives. So, while at the same time, it's what, keeps us together and interested and laughing and having a lot of fun, it could also be frustrating too. There's nothing wrong with having two different opinions. Obviously, part of that confusion is that, yes, we live two different lives. So we see the world so different. I don't know what it's like to be you. And obviously, you don't know what it's like to be me. And you and I probably know better about certain subjects than the other. And so we try to get to that solution. And it always ends up biting us in the ass because despite what we may know better than each other, it's just about trusting. And maybe instead of trying to be right about a fight, maybe it's about learning to meet in the middle. Obviously, you've always lived a life a very specific way. And it has gotten you where you are right now. You survived your own struggles, your own battles. And that's not to say you're wrong, because obviously it works for you. And I've definitely had my fair share of experiences. And ironically enough, what you may consider, good for you would have been something bad for me back in those days. And the same way that it's the same for you. Because obviously, we're two separate people. How could we possibly understand what it's like to be the other? It's not about being right or wrong, it's about learning to coexist. Obviously, no couple is perfect. And everybody can have the opportunity to get into a fight. Sometimes it's hard to avoid it. But I think it's what we do when we reach a point like this. I think it's responsible that we hear each other out. Maybe instead of fighting to be right, we fight to get to know each other. We fight for each other. And it took a very bad situation for me to realize this. And so I realize in this moment, I don't want to be right. And I don't think you should strive for that either. I think we should understand each other. See what it was like when you and I were younger. Have certain talks. Get to know each other. Get to know our struggle before we can say anything that we don't mean. Because again, I don't know what it's like to be you, and you don't know what it's like to be me. And that's not me trying to downplay your situation, nor am I trying to downplay myself, because you and I went through a lot of different hells. And I can never fill those shoes that you lived through. I may have a type of clue, but in the same way that you might think as well. But that's not to say that we're wrong, because we care about each other and we love each other. And it'd be wrong for us to put our ego in this fight and claim one is more right than the other. Because what does that even mean? We're a team. We should put each other first, not our egos. Egos are for people who prefer being by themselves. People without trust, people without faith. See, I'm not that person who was alone. Neither are you. We survived, but together we thrive. That means that we have to be willing to put aside ourselves so that we can make it through together. That's why they say a relationship is a commitment, not just against cheating, but against ourselves too. Now, that doesn't mean that you can mistreat yourself, because obviously you need to love yourself in order to be in a relationship. But that also doesn't mean that you get to walk on other people. The same goes for me. And I did it. I said a lot of hurtful things the same way you did. And we can both admit, from each other's perspective, that was wrong. And I don't like that. See, I can think to myself and I can say that I'm right. And that everything that I said was justified, but there's no justification. We were both wrong for the things that we said. And rather than trying to find who is right or wrong in this, why not let's try to mitigate. Try to learn from each other. Try to see why we're saying what we're saying. Because a team doesn't trample each other. We work with each other. And I'm willing to work with you as much as it takes because, my God, I love you. I love you so much. And the last thing I ever want to do is lose you because of some stupid fight about pride and ego. We worked together this long, and we overcame many obstacles. Let's not let this obstacle be the reason why we can't move forward. I love you, baby. And I'm sorry. I said the things, and I hope you know I know you didn't mean those things either. I care about you. And I love you. So please, can we overlook this one thing? And see what we can do to make it better. We're not going to pretend it didn't happen because that'd be foolish. That'd be stupid. Let's use this situation to understand each other, right? Can I have a kiss? Yes, I really want a kiss because I don't like it when we fight, and I can't sleep when we're on bad terms like this. Okay? Thank you, baby. Come here. No, love, when we settle. Not because I like kissing you alone, but it does play a big part. God, I love your lips. And I can't get enough of them. I love you. And I can't imagine a world without you. I mean, I'm really lucky to have you. But obviously I was right. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, baby. I know. You're so addicting. Fuck. I don't think I want to leave the bed now. Fuck. Let's just turn off the lights. Yes. I can't help it, it's you. I mean, with how beautiful you are. Can you blame me? I'll turn off the lights. How does that sound?